You know that guy you filled out the survey for? His score is B. He's a guy with promising potential, but he has work to do. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you, things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10 dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10 dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He's unlikely to go far in his career, even if he talks about reaching big heights. His actions won't match his words. He may dream out loud, but struggle to put in the daily effort or stick to any routine. Most likely, you'll notice more talk than real progress.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he's more likely to break down than bounce back. He takes failures and setbacks to heart, and small problems can shake him up a lot. Instead of calmly looking for solutions, he might get angry, frustrated, or even lose his temper.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
He may sometimes struggle to get along smoothly with people at work. While he cares about others deep down, his way of speaking can come off as rude or blunt, and he doesn't have the patience for polite, small talk. Don't be surprised if he often finds himself at the center of some workplace drama or misunderstandings.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
If you do really well in your career, he'll likely feel proud of you and show genuine care. He isn't the sort to get jealous or feel threatened, so your success won't make him insecure or upset. If you want someone who stands by you when you win, he can be a comforting presence.
What if you start earning more than him?
He is unlikely to secretly resent you or feel insecure if you earn more than him. Deep inside, he cares about your happiness and achievements, and your higher income won't bruise his ego or cause quiet bitterness. Instead, he'll accept it and genuinely wish the best for you without turning it into a competition.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He's not someone you can count on to handle money very carefully. He may not plan ahead or stick to budgets, so it's easy for him to spend without much thought. He's not careless out of selfishness, he just doesn't pay much attention to these things.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He's not the type to pretend he's richer than he is. He doesn't care much about showing off or putting up a flashy front for others. So while he won't fake a big lifestyle, he also isn't great at managing what he has.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is open handed and kind, especially when it comes to caring for people and helping those around him. He isn't tight fisted or stingy, and you'll find him willing to share or give, sometimes even without thinking much about it. You can expect warmth and softness from him, not someone who holds back what he has.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He's likely to be open about money, not secretive or controlling. He doesn't have a habit of hiding things from you or playing games with finances. Don't expect him to demand control over what you do with money or make you feel small for your choices.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He doesn't believe housework is only your job. He understands and feels for the people around him. So he's likely to help out rather than sit back and watch you do everything. You may sometimes have to remind him or guide him on what needs doing because neatness isn't his strong point.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He will actually help with chores and diapers, not just stand around telling you what to do. He cares about your feelings and doesn't see these things as only your responsibility. But when you ask him, he'll step in willingly and try his best.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He does care about your feelings and tries to understand your side, but his emotions can sometimes get the better of him. If he feels criticized or hurt, he might react quickly by arguing or raising his voice, mostly to defend himself rather than just prove he's right. After he cools down, he's likely to listen and show compassion, because deep inside, he values how you feel.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he may lose control and say hurtful things or act in ways that seem aggressive. His emotions can flare up quickly, and he might raise his voice, snap at you, or use harsh words without thinking. He doesn't hold back much when upset, so his anger can feel strong and sometimes scary.
Does he have a bad temper?
Yes, this is the kind of man who gets angry very quickly. His temper can flare up over small things, and he might say or do things in the heat of the moment that are hard to take back. This isn't just a small issue, it's a clear warning sign you should not ignore.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
When things go wrong, he might struggle to say sorry and take responsibility for his actions. He tends to react strongly when hurt, so blaming you or making excuses might be his first response. Admitting he's at fault doesn't come easily, even if he feels bad later.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
He may not always respect your boundaries or clearly understand that no means no, especially in moments of strong emotion. Sometimes, when he's upset or wants something, he can push too hard or forget to check how you feel. This is a serious concern because everyone deserves respect and a safe space in a relationship.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
Yes, he is likely to take it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. He may feel hurt, rejected, or frustrated and think your no means you don't care about him, even if that's not true. This can lead to arguments or emotional distance if not handled carefully.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Most of the time, he values emotional closeness and will try to handle private moments with care. He's not likely to embarrass you on purpose or use your private moments against you when things are peaceful. This means there is a risk that your private moments could be brought up in a hurtful way during fights.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is likely to stay faithful as he values deep connection and genuine care in a relationship. He isn't someone who goes looking for excitement or attention from other women when he's already committed. While he may sometimes struggle with his emotions, cheating or wandering is not his style.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
He isn't naturally overpossessive or highly controlling. He cares deeply about the people he loves, but you won't find him constantly checking up on you, acting jealous, or trying to control where you go and who you meet. Most of his struggles are with his own emotions, not with doubting your loyalty.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective side isn't really about being controlling. He's more likely to show care by wanting to make sure you're happy and comfortable, not by trying to run your life or keep you under tight rules. His main issue is dealing with his own emotions, not trying to boss you around.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He will mostly see parenting as a team effort and genuinely want to help you raise the kids together. His caring side makes him willing to share responsibilities, and he doesn't expect you to handle everything alone. But if you reach out and ask for help, he'll step in and try his best.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he's likely to lose his temper rather than stay calm. His emotions can flare up quickly, so small mistakes or tantrums might frustrate him, causing him to raise his voice or react with anger. This can make kids feel nervous or unsure, especially if the outbursts happen often.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
He will support your role as both a mother and your own person. He values you for who you are and is happy to see you grow in your career, hobbies, or personal interests, not just in motherhood. If you need emotional support and understanding, he can be a caring and gentle partner by your side.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later, after kids and marriage, change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he's not the kind of man who will support your career now only to ask you to quit later. His caring side means he genuinely wants you to be happy, whether that's through your job, being a mother, or both. You can count on him for emotional support, not hidden plans or sudden demands.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He's likely to treat your parents with real warmth, not just act polite on the surface. His genuine caring and emotional nature mean he wants people around him, especially family, to feel comfortable and valued. Your parents will probably sense his sincerity, even if he's not always perfectly polished. He will try to adjust to your family rather than expect them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he is more likely to get upset quickly and could sometimes make things worse with his reactions. His temper can flare when he feels pushed or overwhelmed, leading him to say harsh things or act frustrated in the moment. This can add tension instead of calming everyone down.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
He's not likely to expect you to be a traditional supportive wife just for his relatives. With his caring and open hearted approach, he wants you to feel comfortable being yourself even around family. His family, however, may have their own expectations, and he might not always defend your choices strongly if there's pressure.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will most likely try to support you emotionally, but he might not be strong in standing up to his family. His natural instinct is to care for your feelings, so he won't just leave you to struggle on your own. He isn't someone who enjoys arguments or picking fights, even to defend you.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He isn't exactly a mummy's boy, but he also isn't very firm when it comes to conflicts between you and his mother. He cares deeply about keeping peace and avoiding big fights, so he may struggle to take a strong stand. His main goal is to keep everyone calm, not to pick winners or losers.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He might sometimes share details of your fights or private life with his mother or sister, especially if he feels upset or confused. He doesn't do this to hurt you or gossip, but because he struggles with handling strong emotions on his own and looks for comfort from people he trusts. If this becomes a habit, it can create trust issues and lead to outsiders taking sides or interfering in your relationship.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
So, overall, this guy gets a B. He's a guy with potential, but he has work to do to live up to it. Being in a relationship with this man feels like having a caring and emotionally open companion who values warmth and togetherness over rules and routines. Day to day life can be relaxed and full of affection, but there may be messy corners like forgotten chores or lack of planning.